Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Jamie Pollock. My company is Royalwise. You can always find us online at royalwise.com. But today I'm here to talk to you about the Montavilla Guitar Studio. Neil Matson from Montavilla Guitar Studio has asked me to put together a little training for you guys to help you understand the new systems that they're using at the studios to help you schedule your appointments, get notifications about your appointments, and then also, of course, to get into your appointments once you're scheduled. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So thanks for joining me. So the system that Montavilla Guitar Studio is using is called Vagaro. You can find their website at vagaro.com, or you could use their mobile app that you can find in the Apple App Store and or the Google Play Store to download and use on your mobile device. We're going to look at both the website and the mobile app so that you can look up your scheduled classes, control the notifications about your classes, and also a place where we can join our classes when it gets time to begin a lesson. So let's begin. So to begin the process, you're going to need to contact the guitar studio to let them know that you want to get started with some lessons. If you go to their website, montavillaguitarstudio.com, and here's their phone number, 971-266-1647. Or you could email them at lessons@montavillaguitarstudio.com. Once you contact them, you'll talk to the front desk, and the front desk will create your first Vagaro account. Now, this account should be for the students themselves, and use an email that the student has access to. If your child's too young, then you could use your own email. But if your child does have their own email and this account is set up as them, then the front desk will have to create a second account for you called a family and friend sharing account. So you'll give them also your email so that you can have that linked account created. Now, once that happens, you are going to get a confirmation email that looks very much like this. And I want to point out one major thing is that it's not going to come from the Montavilla Guitar Studio. It's actually going to come from the Vagaro system itself. So once you do sign up, look for this email and make sure that it didn't end up in your spam folder. And notice that it is from Vagaro. Once you get this, you are going to need to click this accept invitation link so that you are creating your own Vagaro account, and that account is linked in with your child's account. One important thing to remember when registering with Montavilla Guitar Studio for your Vagaro account is that the email and the phone number that you're going to give is going to be the email and the phone numbers available for your notifications later on. So you normally do want your student to use their own email and or if they have a phone number, their own phone number, so that they can be notified before their classes start and they can actually use the links in those notifications to join the class. Now that you have your accounts all set up, you can head back over to the montavillaguitarstudio.com website, and you'll notice right here in the top right corner, there's a very convenient link to take you over to the Vagaro website. Now that I'm at Vagaro, it's taking me directly to the Montavilla Guitar Studio page, but you'll notice I'm not logged in yet, so I'm going to have to come up here to the top right corner and click the login link. Now I'm going to want to use the email login and not the Facebook or Google login. And now I'm in. Now to find my scheduled appointments, I'm going to come up here to the top right corner where I see my initials for my name. And once I put my cursor over that, you'll notice the menu drops down. And in that menu, the very second option is appointments. That's where I'm going to go on the website to find my appointments. Once I click on there, it takes me straight to my list of upcoming appointments. And you'll notice this is actually an appointment for my daughter Grace because I am actually the friend or family. Now we see how long is the appointment. It is going to be a live stream. Who is my instructor and what is the date and the time. I know how much my appointment's going to cost, and also you'll notice right here is a very convenient join live stream link that I can click when it comes time to start my class. Now let's take a look at the mobile device. I happen to be on an iPhone, so I'm actually going to use the Apple App Store. If you're on an Android, just go to the Google Play Store. Once I'm in the App Store, I'm going to use the search down here in the bottom right corner. And I'm going to simply look for Vagaro. There it is at the top of the list. Once I tap on it, it will take me where I can download it, and I should see a button right here that says Get. This is a free app, so it'll just say Get. Mine happens to say Open because I've already downloaded and installed it. So here we are in the Vagaro app, and I'm going to have to start off by coming down here to the Profile button so I can actually log in and make sure that I'm seeing my own personal information. And now I'm logged in. And you'll notice within the profile at the very top, I already see my appointments area. That's where we're trying to get to. Now that I'm in appointments, we see my upcoming appointments, and we'll see the exact same information we did on the website. How long's my class? It's a live stream. Who's my instructor? What's the date and time? And if I scroll down just a little bit, you'll notice the appointment is for Grace Pollock, my daughter. And also here's that same link to join the live stream when it comes time to do such. Now that we've taken a look at both the Vagaro website and the Vagaro mobile app, let's talk about actually getting some classes scheduled. The quickest and easiest way to get your students scheduled with Montavilla Guitar Studio is to call the front desk at the number 971-266-1647. And our front desk staff will help make sure that your student is scheduled in the most efficient way. Also, to make sure that if it's a repeating appointment, that it works for both the student and for the teacher. Now, there is a way to book through the Vagaro app, but Neil asks that you please don't do it that way, and just give them a call and let them give you that service that Montavilla Guitar Studio is known for. Now that you've got your first lessons scheduled with the Guitar Studio, let's take a look at the notifications that Vagaro is going to send you. The first notifications that come to you come 72 hours before your lesson. The nice thing about these notifications is I actually have a link for you to confirm your lesson so the instructor knows to expect you. Your notifications are coming in 3 different possible ways. One is email, the second is text message, and the third is a push notification on your mobile device. So let's take a look at some examples of the messages as they come in. Here on my screen, I actually have an email from the Montavilla Guitar Studio, and this is my 72-hour previous message to confirm my appointment. And you'll notice right down here is a button for me to actually click to confirm the appointment, and a very convenient join live stream button. So if I can't find it any other place, this is where I could click to join the stream when the time comes. Also over here, I have an example of a text message that came in, and you'll notice also here is a click this link to confirm my appointment so that the instructor knows to expect me. The next message or notification that's going to come in is going to be 24 hours ahead of time, and this is my appointment reminder so I don't forget about my appointment. This is the email, and you'll notice it has an add to calendar link if I haven't added it to my calendar already. And again, here's another join that live stream link, so when it comes time to start the class, I can just find this email and click that join live stream link. On this side, I have an example of a text message that's come in 24 hours before my appointment too. And also notice here, there's another join the live stream link, which is actually going to launch you into Vagaro and right into Zoom for your meeting. Push notifications should work the same way. They're going to show up on your phone. Push notifications are those ones that show up across the top as banners or pop up and stay up as alerts. And so push notifications should look just like these. So let's take a look at how we can control notifications so we know what to expect. I'm on the website of vagaro.com and logged in as myself. I'm going to go up to the top right corner where we see my initials. And once I put my cursor over there, we're going to have the menu drop down, and I'm going to go to the My Profile area. Now that I'm in my profile, I can make sure all my information is correct. And I want you to notice one thing is that my phone number is in the day phone number, but not in the mobile phone number. So I'm going to want to make sure that I add my phone number into the mobile area so that if text messages and or push notifications is what I'm desiring, I can come here and make sure that it's got the right phone number for me. Down here, if you scroll to the bottom, we'll see the appointment reminders area. And now we can choose email, text message, or push notification, or none, depending on how I would like to be notified. Notice I can turn these on or off, and so if I only want email, that's fine. If I'd like email and text, that's fine also. I also have control over promotional emails and Vagaro emails, so if I do or don't want those, I can turn those on and off. That's very convenient. It is important that you realize which account you're in and who's going to be getting notifications. And so if the student needs notifications, make sure you're in the student account. And if you want notifications as a parent, make sure that you have that turned on too. Now at the very bottom of my profile, I want to make sure you notice here's the friend and family sharing area, and here are my other family members that I may need to work or help with. Notice this right here says this person can use your credit card on file, so that's fine. My family can leverage my credit card. And this person can book appointments for me, then that's totally fine too. But if I come over here to the very far right, we've got this ... menu, and if we click that, we can go to edit right here. And in this edit area, I actually can see my daughter's profile and make sure that her phone number is correct or her email is correct. Also, allow this person to book for me and then share my credit card right there. But this is what's important as a family or friend sharing person is, do I want their appointment notifications? Do I want to receive notifications about this person? So if you're the parent and you want notifications about your child's lessons, you want to make sure you've got this one turned on. Switching over to the mobile application, it's just as easy on the website. I'm going to make sure that I go down here to my profile area. At the very top, I'm going to see my name, which is where I'm going to get into my personal profile. Just like on the website, here I can update my own personal information, my username, my email, all those sorts of things. But if I scroll all the way down the bottom, this should look very familiar. We can choose between email, text message, push notification. And then also a little bit farther down, we can control that family and friend sharing, just like we did. And then make sure also you hit the save button at the very bottom. So if you're going to go make a change, you want to make sure to go to the bottom and hit the save button. So you make sure that that change does get saved. So now it's time to actually join our lesson. And there's a lot of different options, as you've noticed throughout this video, where we can join that live stream. One of the things I want to make sure that I point out, though, is that it's very important that you receive the notification and or have that link on the device that you actually want to take the class. So if you are taking the class on an iPad or an iPhone, you want to make sure that you can get the email, the text message, or the push notification on that specific device. If you're doing it on a laptop or a desktop, you're going to want to make sure that you can get the email or go to the website on that specific device. So let's take a quick preview of the different places where we can find the link to join the live class. First is going to be on the Vagaro website itself. Log in with the student's account, go to your upcoming appointments, and right here is that join live stream link. Second, we could also go back to the emails we received. Here's the email that came 72 hours before the appointment to confirm the appointment, and there's a join live stream link right there. Here's the email that came 24 hours before the appointment, and here's another join live stream link right there. Also, here's the text message that I received 24 hours before my appointment also, and there's another join live stream link there. And I said it before, but I'm going to say it again because it's the most important thing, is you need to make sure that you find this link on the device that you want to take your lesson on. So if it's on the iPad, make sure that you've got the email or the text message on that iPad. If it's a laptop or desktop, make sure you get that either that email or that notification on, or go to the website, of course, on that laptop or desktop. Our final topic in today's lesson are going to be actually the audio settings that we recommend that you use in Zoom during your lesson. So when you're in the Zoom app on a laptop or a desktop, you want to make sure that you open the application, and we're going to go up here to the Zoom menu and choose the Preferences area. Now that I'm in Preferences, I want to make sure I go to the audio settings in the left column. And once I'm in there, I want to come down to the bottom right and go to the Advanced Settings area. Once I'm in Advanced, the settings that I need to control are the Suppress Persistent Background Noise setting and the Suppress Intermittent Background Noise setting. We recommend that you disable both of these settings. These settings are actually made to kind of mute background noise so people can't hear it. But when you're actually playing music through Zoom, that's actually a problem because it actually thinks that the guitar or the bass or whatever it is you're playing is actually part of background noise, and it actually is going to cut it in and out and in and out. Therefore, it's going to be very useful if you go ahead and disable that suppression of the background noise so that you can have a nice, smooth lesson. Now, on mobile devices, it's a little bit different to control these audio settings, but let's take a look at that also. I'm in Zoom on my iPhone. This should be the same on the iPad. I'm going to go down into the settings area down here in the bottom right. And then I'm going to go into my meeting settings right here. Once I'm in the meeting settings, I'm going to scroll all the way down. And what I'm looking for is the Use Original Sound option right here. This will allow you to enable or disable original sound in a meeting. Original sound will turn off noise suppression. So we don't have the same controls over the two different kinds of suppression that we do in the desktop app. But if we just simply turn this on, it will turn off noise suppression for us. One more thing that you can do through Vagaro, whether it's the website or the mobile device, is deal with any lessons that you're going to miss. If you know you need to miss a lesson, as long as it's previous to 24 hours before the lesson, you can go into Vagaro and cancel that lesson. Once you cancel the lesson, the front desk will be immediately notified, and they will let the instructor know that you're not going to be able to make it. The instructor at that point will upload a recorded video lesson for you into your Lesson Keeper account. So thank you for spending this time with me and learning all about Montavilla Guitar Studio's Vagaro scheduling system. Again, my name is Jamie Pollock and my company is Royalwise. A big thank you to Neil Matson and everybody at the Montavilla Guitar Studio. Have a great day.